Hello everyone and welcome back to the forest. So we are going to be working on the fence because that's what we're always working on now. Multiplayer. I need to get my group together because I miss this one is actually with me and a group of friends and we haven't played since December 18th. It's been a while. I do miss it. This is a fun game to play with other people because it's kind of a little less scary when there's more people. It's safety in numbers sort of thing. Yeah, and the covering yourself in mud, it didn't work all the time. So, I did... Whoa, okay. Sorry, it's like... This game is super sensitive compared to others. So, I don't think I streamed it. Did I stream it? I had JD on here with me the other day. Might not have streamed it. Oh well. I had JD with me, and we did some work on the wall. We did a lot of work on the wall. I actually finished the first layer. So now we're working on the second layer. We got visited by more neighbors. Because, you know, of course. And yeah, we're just going to continue to build. Also, I need another stick holder. Dry rack up page. Stick holder! Okay. There we go. And... there we go. Take the sticks. All the sticks. So many sticks. There's so much there's so much overgrowth here. It's ridiculous. We tested out the shark cage. It works very well. For my most random addition, it actually works pretty dang well. With the single layer, it's not keeping anybody out. But as we work on the double layer, we should actually have pretty decent protection. And then, of course, I'm going for a third layer just, you know, for extra security. Because nothing's getting past that. But I also have like 1,300 rocks to gather. So it's going to be a while. It's going to be a hot minute. But that's okay. I have time. I have nothing but time. Because we're patient. Well, sometimes. I'm sometimes patient. Oh, I have too much chicory. That's fine. So how is everyone today? My day was kind of chaos at work, so I'm glad to be home. I almost want to turn the mouse sensitivity down just a little bit because after playing other games, I'm like, why is it moving so fast? Okay, there we go. I was like, why is it not breaking? Rock. Yeah, this is how we spent all of our time, was just building the fence. The fact that that bush just started, like, rocking because of the stupid bird. Just another reason for me to not like birds. Just take care of the overgrowth. Also, it's getting dark. I hate it when it gets dark. Oh. Hello! Wow! Wow, hello! That is a very big raid. We are just here playing some forest, and I'm building a rather large fence to keep out the cannibals. Ah, thank you for the follow! This is a work of colossal stature because I didn't know how big I wanted this wall to be, and I made it incredibly large, and it probably wasn't the best idea, but here we are. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness! That was definitely an unexpected surprise. A very welcome surprise. Thank you for everyone who came and who's watching. Aw, thank you. Well, I'm very glad to see everyone. I don't have like a whole lot going, just me playing some games. And occasionally, I apparently have some of the best screams when I get scared, so that's something to look forward to, I guess. My friend JD, she loves it because I get scared kind of easy. Yes, this is the first one. I do have the second one, but the way... Oh, shh. Okay. It's like, I hear somebody growling at me, but I can't see where they're coming from. So the way that I do it on my channel is if you are on my Discord, I actually put up a daily poll, and I have a list of games that people can pick from, and they pick my games for me. So today, they picked The Forest, which we've been building colossal fence. Where is that coming from? I have a feeling I'm going to find out sooner rather than later. Light might be nice. Oh yeah, the fence is absolutely massive. And granted, we've already built the first layer, and I'm about a quarter of the... Well, I'd say probably about... maybe like... 3/8 of the way done with the second layer of the fence. And there's going to be a third layer, but things keep happening, like the neighbors. That's what we call them. They're the neighbors. Except I built a funky little contraption to get me away from them. Oh, thank you for the follow. So I have a bad habit in this game of building unnecessary structures. Because for some odd reason, the building in this game has just piqued my interest. Oh, there they are. Oh, well, at least they're running on by. They're like, a fence! We cannot best the fence. I'm like, nope. No, you can't! Which, I mean, they hop over the fence anyway, because it's only one layer high, but... we endeavor for safety here. Yeah, okay, so for some odd reason, I only pick places to develop areas where there's a lot of cannibals. We have a place that's not so affectionately known as Cannibal Beach, so I built something there, and the cannibals swarm that area. This area, it was pretty. There was like a little pond, and I was like, that would be a really nice spot for a house. I was wrong. It was not a nice spot for a house, but now we do have a giant house here. Although I'm a little sad that the shark cage is going to be completely obsolete when the fence is done. But, I mean, the shark cage is there for now. I have heard of Valheim. I've never actually seen any gameplay of it, though. Oh, of course I'm hungry and thirsty. Yeah, so this house was actually an experiment because I had never done anything that wasn't a prefab. So everything that I had built was just like the large cabins and gazebos. My unofficial title in this game is the Queen of Unnecessary Gazebos. I've lost track of how many I built. I actually got an accomplishment in the game, or an achievement, saying, shouldn't you be finding your son? Because I kept building gazebos. So even the game was harassing me, going, your priorities are a little whacked. Yeah, it's a lot of rocks. It's so many rocks. It's my pet project. It's what we keep doing. like, in the morning, so when it's daylight, I'll go and show you the perimeter. Actually, let's go see if there's any water, and then I'll go to sleep. Oh, look, water. Okay, I'm not gonna eat yet because I might as well just eat when I wake up, if it'll let me go to sleep. Okay, let's sleepy sleep. Okay, and save. Okay, so this house, and the upstairs is wonky because I couldn't get the roof to work. I couldn't figure it out, and the entire reason why I have such a big pitched roof is I wanted the chandeliers. I don't know why, but I did. So this is the upstairs. It's got a bunch of windows, that way you can, you know, shoot through them. The downstairs was before I learned what I was doing, so 2 spots have windows, but honestly upstairs is the better area. And then this actually leads out onto a deck. So once again, sniping positions. Much easier up here. And then if you want to get into the nitty gritty, we have this. It started with that gazebo, but now we have what I like to call the shark tank. And so pretty much they run up and they try to attack you, and you can stab them through the slots, but they can't get through. So that's been fun. I've killed many a neighbor via the shark tank. But this is just one of my areas. I've developed over at Goose Lake. There's 2 cabins. The Fortress of Solitude is up the hill. The Fortress of Solitude Part 2 is actually across over by the snowy areas. The Cannibal Beach has a treehouse. I've built a lot. I've built a lot in this game. But anywho, the fence. So if you start at the back over by the shark cage, I'm going to put these rocks up here, and then we're just gonna walk the perimeter. And it goes on and on and on. I have great ambitions when it comes to building in this game, but it's a little unrealistic for one person to be doing all of this. Like I said, my friend JD joined me for a little while, and she kind of helped me. Okay, so here is a door. That's the note boat. I have one of each of the size rafts, so that's over by the boat. We have the note boat, the USS Bad Decision, and I haven't named the other one yet. But the fence, she goes on! It's such a long... This is JD's doing. She decided to pick up over here, so... If you see any random bits of fencing, that's JD. Because she loves to torture me. There's a cave entrance somewhere. There's a little pond right there. I kept that. Why does the fence not go over this? Oh, it cut through? That's bad news, bears. That might need fixing. I don't know why it goes down. I feel the need to try and fix this. Can we... Sure, let's... What? Why won't it let me? Yes, come on. Yes. Okay, I'll fix that later, but that's bad news, bears. I'm probably going to have to add something to that, but the something is yet to be determined. Probably a trap. Probably another wall, I don't know. And then there's another door here, but I seem to have lost the cave. Oh, I'm so freaking stupid. I was looking at it from this direction the other day. Oh my gosh. Oh, loser. I'm gonna have to tell JD. But the cave is very useful in case the worm comes. Oh, holy crap. I hear a neighbor. So you pretty much, the rocks respawn so fast that you just stay in the same area and just pick them up. The worm is a mutant that it's hard to describe. It's like a Power Ranger. There's a bunch of different, like, almost slug-like pieces that break apart and try to attack you, but every now and then it will fuse into, like, one beast and just, like, straight up attack you, and it is incredibly deadly. If you don't have a cave or somewhere to retreat to, it's nasty, gooey death. I say that because I have been killed by the worm a couple times. But it's much easier if you have a cave that you can kind of, like, retreat into. So that's why that's there. I honestly thought that I'd built the fence around it, but I guess not. Why? Oh my gosh. I was like, why did the rock number go up? It's because that thing actually let me place different fencing. It just doesn't show up. So now, lucky me, I have to try to figure out how to get rid of it. The glitches in this game are glorious. They are plentiful and annoying. So now, apparently we have extra bits of fence here. Surrounded by trees. Okay, but is it going to show it? Of course not. Of course not, because we don't do these things. Oh, gosh dang it. Well, that's a problem for later rows. You know, I've heard of the glitches, but I haven't played Cyberpunk. I kind of wanted to when it first came out, but then everybody just kept complaining about the glitches, and I was like, okay, then I guess I don't want to play. What is it? I have a bunch of games on the PS5 that I, like, haven't played yet, but the one that I have, I tried streaming it. It's not a very popular game on my channel, so like I said, I don't pick the games. Everyone else picks the games. The only time that I pick the stream is Monday mornings. Except those always occur literally like 10 seconds after I've rolled out of bed. So a lot of the times it's a little bit jumbled, and we have to excuse Rose's sleepy brain. The last game I played was Portal 2. So imagine playing Portal 2 when you're absolutely just completely, like, dog tired. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I'm getting scared because this is like the longest it's been in a solo run that I haven't been actually attacked. So I'm like, are they heeding the warning of the fence or what's going on? I don't know. Also, as we get closer to 100 followers, I'm going to be doing a special episode. I don't know exactly what, because I've been trying to get my followers to give me ideas. One of my followers suggested playing a scary game on the hardest difficulty. The only one that I actually have, like, playthroughs going of right now are Faz, oh gosh. We went through them. He was like, is Subnautica a scary game? I was like, well, it depends on where you're at, and if you have, you know, fear of the ocean. But I do play Phasmophobia. There's an entire list of games that I have. It used to be longer. I had to take off some games because they just weren't getting voted on, and that's just... We had a culling. But... yeah. Okay, Portal 2 is absolutely fantastic. If you're going to buy a game, I think I actually got it on the summer sale. But if you're going to get a game, Portal 1 was really good, but Portal 2, like, they took it and ran with it, and it came out amazing. Like, I had such a good time. Even half brain dead from waking up at stupid times in the morning. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed that game. Okay, so Devour, which one is that? It rings a bell. I'm just not entirely sure which one that is. I feel like I've seen it played, but and like people are like, "Oh, have you tried the Mortuary's Assistant?" And the problem is, I have to make sure that I haven't watched the game being played before, because if not, it ruins the game for me, and then I just get kind of bored. And I try to create the best content that I possibly can, and it doesn't work so well if I'm bored. Because then you guys get, it's like secondhand disappointment. You're just like, oh, like, I was hoping for something better. Oh, I forgot that the porch has an underside. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but it's there. Yeah, and so we were contemplating doing Phas on like Insanity. It doesn't feel like a super special thing. It sounds fun, but I'm hoping to get some more ideas. Like I said, as we get closer to 100, it's taken it's like what, almost, I think I've been streaming for almost 3 years now? Something, or did we just have our 2-year? Lord, if I have the memory of Swiss cheese, so. Okay, I am like heckin' concerned right now because there's no cannibals. And that's not normal here. Normally that's the calm before the storm. See, and that's, I will get on my soapbox about Phas. I've been playing Phas since pretty much the release. I think I got it like a couple days after it released. And in the beginning, like, hard was, like, the hardest difficulty, professional, was hard. Like, if we wanted a challenge, we would do that. But it was still beatable. Now, professional is, like, super hard to beat if you're more of a novice player. Even intermediate, sometimes the ghost just refuses to give anything. And so you're just sitting there, like, pretty much twiddling your thumbs, and then you just run out of sanity, and then it just hunts, and it's taken away the fun aspect of it. It used to be, like, my husband and I would just be like, oh, like, let's play Phas, and we'd just sit there for hours just playing map after map, and now it's just like, he hasn't touched Phas in a long time, and it's just because it's not for casual players anymore. They keep ramping up the difficulty for the people like Insum and stuff like that, because if you have people that's literally like their entire platform is like, oh, I'm going to stream Phas, well, you have to keep it new and interesting, and they think that just continuing to add harder difficulties and challenges is going to make it more fun. I'm like, no, you're detracting from casual players. What I want is more maps. I want more maps. We don't need any more ghosts. They're adding the tiered evidence. So I used to want more like types of evidence, because we've had the same types except for the addition of dots since like forever. So, with the tiered evidence that's coming out, I think either next month or the month after, I think that'll kind of give a little bit more variety, kind of dull that frustration. But for now, like, I'm so bored of playing the exact same maps over and over and over. And, like, the ghosts, there's too many ghost types. In the beginning, it used to be, oh, like, here's your 12 ghosts, and, they had very, very distinct behaviors and stuff like that. And now there's 24 ghosts, and their behaviors get so muddled that if you're playing on, like, Nightmare mode, where you can only get 2 pieces of evidence, if you're trying to go based off of behavior, you're kind of spitting into the wind, because, a spirit can act like a djinn, can act like a poltergeist, and it's like, they're not very friendly on that accord anymore, because it's too difficult to distinguish behaviors. I used to be able to call ghosts within, like, probably 5 minutes of coming in the house. Be like, oh, just based on behavior, oh, this is Jinn, oh, this is demon. Well, now, you can't do that. Everything acts the same. Yeah, and that's how it used to be. Like, you knew if... And then, like, there was a little difficulty because poltergeists and the Onis both threw objects. But if it was, like, really fast, and you could tell, like, if it was, like, hurling across the room, like, at stupid speeds, like, oh, that's an Oni, because that was its power, was that it could throw things, like, really, really fast. So, initially you might think, oh, like, it might be a poltergeist because, you know, it's throwing things. Well, you see it throw something at the speed of light, you're like, oh, never mind, maybe that's an Oni. The demons used to be the most terrifying ghosts because you'd walk into a house and it would immediately start, like, doing ghost events, and it would be, like, trying to literally make you insane as soon as you walked in. You're like, oh, this thing's stupid violent. Probably a demon. Now, demons are just kind of like, meh. Demons have lost their edge. Revenants have lost their edge. Now it's a monotony of boringness. And it's not to say that I don't love the game, because I will always love the game, but she could use some work. Oh, see, and that's so much fun, because one of my friends, Audio Ignis, she also streams, but back in OG Faz days, like, we would sit there and we'd play Faz, and she would, like, deliberately start flickering her flashlight, and we're like, oh my gosh, it's a hunt! And she'd sit there just laughing. I'm like, Audio, that's not nice! So it's like, we've had moments like that where we're just like, it was stupid and messing around, and now it's just like, nobody even wants to play the game because it's either too difficult for them or they're just bored of the lack of variety. Which is sad because, like, they gave us so many ghost types. Like, why did we need 24 ghost types? Was that necessary? Like, I get some of them have cool stuff, but also, like, the Banshee and the Parabolic Mic, it's like a 0.1% chance that you'll hear the Banshee shriek on the Parabolic Mic. And it's like, oh, well, you know, that's another piece of evidence, it's another clue. I'm like, well, not if you get it so rarely that it's like a unicorn to find. I have fundamental issues with the Phasmophobia game. And I have 54 episodes on my YouTube channel, because all of my streams get uploaded to YouTube. I think I have like 54 episodes of Faz. So I've played it a time or two, because most days I try to do 3 ghosts. So it's like, I've played the game quite a bit. Oh yeah, the voodoo doll. I remember before the Cursed Objects update, and there actually was like a little voodoo doll, and Audio, of course it was Audio, we were sitting there playing, and she grabbed it and threw it, and it had a glitch, and it like floated up to the ceiling and got stuck, and it was like writhing on the ceiling, and we're like, that's not natural. But like I said, this was before the Cursed Objects update, so it was just like a toy, but we're like, what is happening to the voodoo doll? It creeped us all out sufficiently. But it's like, I feel like when I play with people now, I'm so like, I've played so often that I'm formulaic, and I know exactly, okay, go in with these pieces of equipment, look in these rooms, I know what I'm looking for, and it's kind of taken the wide-eyed joy out of it, because it used to be, oh my gosh, like, let's go in, totally excited for it, and now it's just like, okay, get in, get out, find the ghost type. And that's one thing I feel like I don't produce as good of content because I'm bored. But yeah, everyone still loves watching me play. I have a playlist on my YouTube that's called Shorts and Clips, and a lot of those are my screams, because people have done captures of my screams, because I still get jump scared in the game. I'm not immune to the jump scares. Yeah, it totally totally clipped. It was like, oh my gosh. And I really wish I wasn't streaming at that point, so I didn't like have any way to like capture it, or else I didn't even think about it. I really wish that I had, because it was hilarious. We were all just staring, like pointing our flashlights up at the ceiling going, what is happening? I'm like, that doesn't look like a good sign. Also, when I play by myself, I don't like using the cursed objects because it's pretty much guaranteed death if you mess with them too much. I did, however, get one. I played with the tarot cards, and I got the death card. I ran away from the ghost and I hid in the basement, and I stayed there, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is it. I'm just gonna wait until it like comes and gets me. And then I like stopped hearing it, so I ran out of the house, and while I was hiding, I actually drew the rest of the deck, which gave me like 4 or 5 more death cards, and I actually survived that. I didn't think I would. I didn't think it was possible, but I did. So I've had some fun moments with the cursed objects, but for the most part, I don't prefer to use them. If I'm feeling stupid and feisty, I will, but most of the time that's not me. Most of the time I'm like very, very careful. Also, I'm making fantastic progress on this fence. It's still taking forever, but we're getting there. This is just kind of like my pet project on the weekends. If I decide to come and play the forest, I'll just sit there and build the fence. So I did use the pentagram once, the summoning circle. It killed me like instantly. So, and I'm not good at running from the ghost. Like, I've watched Insum play, and he can loop like nobody's business, and I, for some odd reason, cannot. I have no looping skills whatsoever. So I was like, that's probably not a good idea for me, just because I'm not good at it. And now if people ask me enough, like, hey, you should do this, you should do this. Also, this thing's BS. It doesn't scare the people away. Anywho, if enough people ask for it, I'll do it. But it just ends up in me dying. Oh yeah, you have to have a plan, but also every time I use the summoning circle or have found it, it's always in like a very far back room. there's like no way to escape. What is it at Grafton? It's always in the supply room in the very back. And I'm like, why? It's so far into the house and into that room, there's like nowhere to hide initially, and like you can't run from the ghost after that. I did just recently play around with my follower Quiet Frog, and Quiet Frog decided to go inside the chapel at Sunny Meadows and use the summoning circle, and that didn't go so well. I was watching. Oh, why am I wet? Like literally inside. But anywho, he used the summoning circle right in front of a camera, and I got to watch him die. Although I'm not sure what exactly happened, because the ghost never showed up. Just all of a sudden he was floating there dying. So I'm like, what happened? No one knows for sure, but you know, he did die. Well, I was kind of, sort of, not really camping out in the van, but that's a story for another day. Okay, I have so much stuff. So much stuff in the game. Why do I have wooden arrows? JD! I picked up JD's arrows. Ah! But yeah, there's a lot of clips of me screaming from playing Vaz. And It's part of the fun, is, you know, being scared out of your mind. And it's only, I don't even know why I get so scared. I think it's because I know that I'm bad at running. So if I'm stuck in the house with a ghost, there is a strong chance that I'm dead. Okay. Stand here, warm up again. Can I just, like, switch clothes? Okay, good. We're not wet anymore. Okay, we're gonna go get some water. Of course it's raining again. If we want, I can do a tour of my other areas. I have made a great many. Oh, no. Equip. There we go. Like I said, this is not my first house. Far from it. Okay, and what was I doing? I was getting more fish, because we have lots and lots of fish. Okay, full of fish. Grab the lizard. Cool. Now I just want to get rid of those arrows. I hate the wooden arrows for some reason. Just get rid of them. And this bow, I don't know if it's the bow or if it's my mouse, but okay, we're back to the regular. Every now and then, I'll accidentally fire double arrows. I don't know why. It's a quirk. Well, obviously, I stream daily now. For a while, I took a break from dailies because of my work schedule, but now we're back. So I do daily stream, except for the, well, weekdays. But, like, actually just, like, playing games on my own, that's usually just on the weekends. So, like, sometimes I miss just being able to, like, sit and have a fun, just me playing a game. But also, if it's a game that I'm streaming that has, like, a story to it, I try not to play by myself unless I'm streaming, because I want my reactions to be genuine. Because if I already know the story and I'm sitting there playing the game, it's hard to, like, fake a reaction. So, like, when I was playing Prognostic, I wanted to play it on my own so bad, but I was like, no, I can't play it by myself, I'm gonna wait. And so my genuine reaction to the ending was on stream, which, the game, what could have been. But yeah, so I try to keep my reactions as genuine as possible. Some games I can't help myself, like I played Roots of Pacha. I finished a game the other day. Oh, it was No Place Like Home. I have my own save file. I ended up finishing the game. But I still have the stream file, so I'll play that one for streams, but that one was good. I enjoyed that game. But yeah, this is my hobby. It started a couple of years ago, and I was just like, if I'm going to come home and play video games because I get off early, I might as well stream it. So, yeah. And then sometime soon, I will be doing a rebrand with the help of Audio Ignis, but that's going to take some time, but there will be a rebrand coming, I want to say, by the end of the year. By the end of the year, or like early next year, I will have rebranded both YouTube and Twitch. So I'm looking forward to that. What's reasonable? Sorry, I talk sort of fast sometimes, and then I go from one idea to the next, like I'm playing hopscotch, and the Swiss cheese can't handle the speed sometimes. But yeah, now that we're back to dailies, I try to upload like as soon as I possibly can to YouTube. So it's the YouTube is usually a couple days behind Twitch. Oh, yeah, that's... I was like, if I'm gonna be playing the games anyway. And originally, I started out on my PlayStation, and I played Stardew, and then from Stardew, I added, I think Minecraft? No, Minecraft came later. It was Stardew, and then The Outer Worlds, and then Minecraft. So those were the 3 games that I played in the beginning. The Stardew Valley Beach Farm went all the way to like 108 episodes? There were a lot of episodes of Stardew. And then slowly but surely we added games. Okay, so my personal playthrough, my very first playthrough, I married Elliot because he's like a knockoff Fabio, and I just love him. He's so romantic. And in the game, I'm like, I make more than enough money to take care of him. He can be a sugar baby if he wants. So yeah, my first game, I married Elliot. The beach farm, I married Sam. My personal modded playthrough, because I have Stardew and modded Stardew. My first modded game, I had Ridgeview, and I ended up marrying Ian, who's an absolute sweetheart. I love him to pieces. Sam has some of the best lines. Like, Mr. Steal a Girl. He's so sweet. I love him. Sebastian's not an option for me. He's too moody. Maru feels too young. Penny needs counseling before she's ready for a relationship. Abigail's classic. Like, she's got some parent issues. She has authority issues, but she's pretty solid. I'm like trying to remember all of them. Harvey, I always forgot that Harvey was even an option. I've never even like considered him, and it's funny because one time, I think it was when I married Elliot. I was like looking at everyone who was at the wedding. I was like, oh, and Harvey. Oh, holy. That's not good. To the tank! To the tank! Jump! To the tank! Most of the time they don't bother if I'm like in the house, but we'll see. Okay, they're looking at me, looking at them. These ones are probably my least favorite because they run and jump a lot. I'm like, why? Why are you so jumpy? Except now they're in the fence, so they kind of only have one way to go. Okay, let's jump in the shark tank and see what happens. Okay, so they can see me, I can see them. Like, seriously. Whoa, jeez. But yeah, that's what ends up happening, is they'll just be like standing there, and I'm like, wait, what? But yeah, this is the glory and the power of the shark tank. See, they tuck and roll. I'm like, that's inconvenient. Yeah, I hate them. They're bleh. The ones that are the worst though are probably the tall, pale ones with all like the X's and markings all over them. Those guys are annoying because they're freakishly strong. They take way too many hits to take down. But yeah, the neighbors are here. I could totally snipe them, but like, I can just stab them. I have this thing where I like to keep as many supplies as I can, so when I have to use arrows, it pisses me off, and I just get angry. Okay, there's a dude over there. Oh, they're just congregating. Could we not? I was doing so well, and of course they had to come through the side of the fence that's unfinished. See, and then these guys just run around too much. Ew, he like squeaked. That was gross. Occasionally you'll get the cannibals that'll come and run and, like, eat the other cannibals. Oh boy. See, then we just run, jump. You know, I need a rope. I need a rope attached to this corner. Whoa. Oh, come on. Where? Okay, you know what? You know what? Hello. Oh, there you are. Well, see, now I'm safe. I'm safe and you're getting stabbed.
Yeah.
Whoa, jeez! That's the first time they've gone through there, but they can't actually get through.
Yeah.
See, you know, Goose Lake is way more, like, it's way more defensible because you have the lake, but I did what I could. Ow. Okay, both of you hitting me at the same time, it's not working for me. It's not good for me. Ow. See, it works when there's not, you know, a two-front attack. Yeah. I hate that sound the most. And the screams. The screaming also sucks. Okay, why is his reach so... Okay, you know what? Screw it. Whoa! Sir, you're not allowed to matrix the arrows. Sir? If you make me make a second trip over to Goose Lake for arrows, I'm going to be extremely upset. Where are they going? They're not going at him! I think we've encountered a problem. See, if he wasn't in there, I think it would work just fine. Okay, one of you has to die. Something's gotta give. Okay, you know what? Yeah, only 900 more rocks. Okay, you're on the other side of the shark cage. That's easier to get them through here. There, okay, he's dead. Hey, buddy. I hate the noises! Oh, no! Ew, they make gross noises. Okay, well, he's dead. There's people giggling in the front of the house. Come on. Looks like you better not be inside. Okay, you know what? Screw it, I have to make a second trip anyway. Okay, come on. Oh, you're running away. Well, you know what? The more you know. Okay, where are the other guys? I hear them. They on the other side of the house. Not there. Not there. Is it the same dude? Dude, come on. No, because I hear more off to the right. Come on, dude. Okay, well, at least I hit him. Oh, that's nice. Oh, come on. Of all the times for my bow to stop working... Okay, you know what? Fine. Like, seriously, of all the times for my bow to just decide to stop working again. Okay. Okay, we're good? We're good? We're good? I don't hear any more giggling. Of course, I just lit myself on fire. I'm in water! really... You know, it's not the first time, it's not going to be the last time. I have lit myself on fire so many different times in the game. Oh, stupid invisible berry bushes. Every time I delete a bush, it just decides that it's going to still exist in the game. So, occasionally, I'll just, you know, go to pick up a body and just eat a poison berry. Just like that. Oh, except that was a good berry. Wish I could have seen it. Okay, have a good one. I will be back tomorrow around the same time. With whatever the heck people decide to make me play next time. Okay, let's see. I have too many bones. Gosh dang it. JD's gonna come back. She's like, what's with the all the bones? Like, it happened again, JD. It happened again. I always end up with so many things of bones. And that's not including, like, I have other houses and whatnot with more baskets of bones. This is just what's here. If we actually if we looked at all of the baskets of bones that I have, and so that only counts the bodies that I actually have gotten a hold of to be able to burn. It's a lot! It's a lot! Apparently the island is just, you know, infinitely populated. Okay, well, that was an adventure. Okay. Back down to business. So I've been on my soapbox about Faz. I talked about Stardew. Roots of Pacha is my latest obsession. I absolutely love that game. When I get my payments from Twitch, I like to use that money to buy new games for the channel. So I do kind of want some suggestions as to what people think should be a new addition. I do have to be kind of careful because my computer has decided that it's full. So I had to delete a bunch of games. I will be taking off In Sound Mind again because I finished it and then I kept it because I guess memories. So yeah, that'll be coming off, so it'll free up a little bit of space. So I'm in the market for my next new game. What's that? Twitch sending me a notification? Who's live? Candy! Candyzilla! So whenever I quit, I'll probably go and raid Candy. Candy usually plays a lot of Faz. She's great. She's fun. I will say, since starting Twitch, I've made a lot of new friends. And that's been absolutely fantastic. I'm really glad because you meet a lot of nice and like amazing people when you're first starting out. And a lot of it is just other people just like you. They have a handful of followers and, you know, they're building their channels too. And so it's really fun to do collabs with new people. Candy definitely, her channel like took off, so she's got way more followers, but you know, it's still nice to remember back in the early days. She actually is the follower who got me to affiliate, and I got her to affiliate at the same time. So that was really cool. That's a unique experience to be the person who got somebody to affiliate and who they got you to affiliate. That's been fun. We had a good group of people for a while. You lose touch with some people. I had a friend named Rusty, and I don't know, he just kind of like dropped off the map, and I'm like, has anybody heard from Rusty? And nope, he deleted his Discord, and I haven't heard from him, and I'm just like, oh. I'm sad because he used to do streams and stuff, and people grow, people change, which is a sadness. I think I'm gonna go until I finish up to the door. That feels like a good leaping off point. What is Twitch telling me now? Who's streaming now? Oh, hosting. So, yeah, but it's something I enjoy. I've had a lot of fun, and I think that, you know, it's a sustainable hobby, because like I said, if I have the games and I have the computer and I have the ability, why not just stream? Like, granted, occasionally when I need to buy like a new game for the streams, it gets a little pricey sometimes, but honestly it's fun. And I like to think about things as like dollars per hour. So however many dollars you spend on something, you have to get that many hours of use. The Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy, my husband and I bought it, and I was like, it's really expensive. It's like $80. And I definitely got way more than 80 hours of use out of it. So, like, well, that works then. It's justifiable. Also, I don't know if I actually ever introduced myself to everyone watching. My name's Rose. My name's Rose. This is my channel. I always forget, and I've tried to plan it out. And I'm like, okay, in the beginning, say, hi everyone, yeah, it's me, Rose. Like, no, but it's never been a thing. So half the time I'm like, people even know who? Do people even know what to call me? Most of the time the answer is no. I'm just me. In the rebrand, though, I think I'm going to try to do a VTuber model. So that'll be interesting. But also it'll give a little bit more of a focal point, because right now it's just the game. So that's in the works. I hate when the light reflects off of those things sometimes, because it looks like there's, like, the torches. It looks like there's cannibals trying to get me, and I don't like it. Okay, so it's coming along swimmingly. Look at that! Okay, sweet. So we got up to the door. Okay. So I'm going to go inside, save, and end this episode here. But thank you everyone so much who came from the raid. I was so excited to see some new people. Like I said, I stream daily now around this time, so I will be back tomorrow. If you want, you can go check out my YouTube. I also have a Discord. Like I said, on my Discord, people vote daily on what game I play, so you can go take a look at the list. What else is there? If you follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, you get access to special content on my Discord, such as special polls. You guys get to make more executive decisions on the channel. A lot of things that I do go through my community members, just because I want you guys to have a say in the direction of the channel and how things go. So there's that. But once again, I'll be back tomorrow. So until then, I hope everyone has a fantastic evening, and I hope to see everyone then. Bye!